wonderful, lovely wife and cell phone um, that is also here joining us. And you are,
Lady Elizabeth Autumn Reynolds Groves.
did you say it loud
I
enough? I
said the
mean,
whole thing,
our
though.
phones are
I
going off
said the
and
whole
stuff.
thing.
Okay, all right. You know who that is? That's the beautiful Miss Carol.
Yes.
And, she will be joining us not too long. She's got everything squared away where she is right now, and she will be traveling before the month is over. We have to wait for all the snow to clear up and all that good crap, which is what this whole podcast is about. And that's the segue. That was a smooth transition, wasn't it? Because
It
the
was.
cell phones are going off and everything. Sometimes I get really. That is the widest mug ever. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was
Which
thinking about painting it because it's just ridiculous.
it is ridiculously white. My shirt's not even that white. Oh, look at my shirt.
Yes. Look.
Trans man. Can you believe it? Believe it or not. So the snow, I say, is the devil's snot because holy crap, it's ruining everything. It's ruining Carol's trip. It's ruining my mood. It's ruining my bones.
We all knew the snow was coming.
Oh,
It
no, no,
always,
no.
we always get nailed
No,
around
no,
this
no, no,
time.
no, no. No, no, no. We didn't all know the snow was coming. We all assumed
We
the
live in the
snow. Whoa,
we live in the Midwest.
Okay, okay, but we can't know it's coming because we thought it was going to snow a million times and it didn't. So I think my body knows, though. I can tell you that right now. I have some arthritis from some injuries in my back and,
Yeah.
and my hips from my pelvis separating because I gave birth to four childrens, and it did some shit to my pelvis, y'all. I ain't even trying to play. So when it gets cold, my pelvis hurts and it makes me walk like I have turds in my britches. You? What does it do to you? What does the snow do to you? You love it.
Hmm.
So tell people why you love the devil's snot so much.
Because I don't have guard duty for 18 hours in it.
Yeah, that would suck.
It's fun whenever it's just there. It's because it's gonna be cold anyway. It's gonna be cold anyway. So let's have some snow. At least it's fun then.
But then it's cold and wet.
No, well, would
That's
you
the
rather have rain?
opposite of fun.
Would you rather have
You
rain?
know what's fun for me is dry heat. Arizona, I loved living in Arizona. Oh my gosh.
Might I remind you who picked Illinois?
You know what? People were like, it's nice here because people are so friendly and
I
there's
like
a
it here.
transgender flag in St. Louis and blah 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 blah, and it's like, you know what, we've never been to Illinois, let's do this shit. Farm, fun, friends, yes. Okay, so I appreciate so much about Illinois. And by the way, the first lesson we learned when we moved here was don't say the S. If you say the S, they know you're not from there. And I was like, you can look at me, listen to me for 5 seconds, and no, I ain't from the Midwest, y'all. Come on. For one, oh, that's one of those things, y'all, versus guys. Everyone here says guys. Use guys. That's all I hear is use and use guys. That's it. I don't hear y'all until I say it, and then I'm like,
I use y'all a lot.
You have no real discernible dialect
Not no, no
or accent or what the hell do you call it?
accent.
There you go. Oh shit, yeah. I forget. Look, I'm checking right now, Carol. I know you're watching. So, oh my god, that kills me. I can't stand it. Okay. Oh, okay. Arizona is great for fibromyalgia. Yes, yes, it is.
I need it.
um, yikes. So, okay, this is a true story. So Carol's moving here, and she has a television, and so she asked me about this television, if she needs to bring it, if one of the kids needs a TV. Now we have several rooms in this house, and we have several children also. and an old man. And everybody has a TV in their room. And then I'm like, but Rory doesn't. Do they want one? And then you said they don't want one.
Right.
And
Because I've
then,
asked them in the past, like,
right.
hey, do
And
you
then
want a
it
TV?
occurred,
Because they had that one plasma.
right. Then it occurred to me, I was like, wait a minute. They don't even need a TV because they have two computer monitors, like me. So whenever I watch TV, I'm streaming it on my computers. I'm streaming it on my cell phone. I'm streaming it on everything. So apparently, right now, Carol is taking a bath and watching us. so, so that was the text that I got, and it seems silly, but you can watch the TV anywhere you are now. And that's not how it was when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
What did
remember
we
having
do?
the one TV with the big knob on it, clunk, 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 and
Oh
then you had
my
the other one that
God.
had like 50
And we
little
were the
ones.
remotes. Oh, but you do call it a clicker because we had clickers.
Well, we didn't have the actual clicker. I just started calling it that out of, because it was funny. And so I guess sort of ironically calling it a clicker.
You were the clicker. I was too. We were both the clickers. So we'd go up and, like you said, clunk, clunk, clunk. And we also had to fine tune that shit.
Yeah. I also had to go outside and turn the antenna sometimes.
Oh, I never had to do that. I was too little.
The storm's messing up our thing. Go turn the antenna.
Mhm. But ours was mounted on our house.
Yeah.
I mean, like on top, on the roof. So, yeah, I would have never been told. I did that shit on my own, though, and especially when it snowed. When it snowed, we would get big drifts because I lived in the plains, 90 miles north of Amarillo. So there would be the snow drifts, and it would drift up really close to the house, right? And so I was like, I'm going to get on the roof. And so I did. I ran, and I thought that I was going to make it, and I fell in the gap, and that's how I discovered how to make a snow tunnel.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was the first year I made a snow tunnel because I had to tunnel my way out. And it was quite impressive. It was a little bit of a maze. I cannot deny that there was a deviation of some yellow snow periodically through the tunnel, but I legitimately spent like most of the day in the tunnel because I'd make a little side spot, take a wee, and then keep going. That's also how I discovered that hot water would melt snow quite effectively. And so when I got done, I went and got a pot of hot water and I was melting the snow with it.
Well, that just sounds like all kinds of fun.
I'm telling you, I tell you what, we had good fun in the snow drifts. And you enjoy snowboarding.
I did.
And you don't do no more?
No, I haven't been snowboarding in years.
But you would, though. Do you not enjoy it now?
Yeah, I
'Cause
would.
That's what I said.
A new pair of boots and a nice hill.
Okay, so I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy sledding, snowing. I used to ski and I used to play in the snow, and that shit stopped when I was in the snow enough. I was in the snow enough because I also lived in Arkansas and I also lived in Missouri, and all those places, lots and lots of snow. So, kind of over it. And we went to Germany and had crap tons of snow, and it was Easter's, and we had snow. We had like a foot.
Mm-hmm.
It was more than a foot. It was a lot when Melody came to see us.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite snow memory?
Gosh, so many.
How about the snowball fight with the rainwaters
I kind of remember that.
at Bragg?
Yeah, it ranges. When I was a little kid, it was going down like this icy trench down the side of a hill. That's what we slid down. It was really cool. And it was very fast. So from that time, that was one of my favorite things. And then as we go on, snowboarding, is one of my favorite snow memories. Building a snowman just the other year with the kids. That's
Building
one of my
a
favorite
snowman?
memories. Yeah.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I think we built that snow angel, didn't we? Remember
Do you
that?
want to build a snowman? Do you want me to sing it? I could.
No, don't, please.
I could. Are
No.
you asking me to? Is that you asking me to? Okay. All right. I will. I will spare you. Um, but yeah, we did. We built a ginormous snow angel, and it was supposed to be a snowman, but it turned into a snow angel because the sticks.
Yeah, we had
When we
these
put the
big
arms
sticks
in
that
it,
look
it
like
had,
wings.
yeah. And it wasn't actually intentional. And then Oliver said, "Oh, it looks like an angel." And we were like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of creepy." Wasn't really going for that, but all right. And all we would have had to do was turn it around to where those things pointed up instead of down, and it would have looked like creepy arms.
Yep.
But we just didn't because we were good with the snow angel.
Yes.
I'm an angel.
Sure you are.
One time I said that, and a member of the group that we were in, whenever I said I'm an angel, they said if the angel fell from heaven, if the angel fell from heaven, you are definitely an angel. I did not know what that meant. If an angel fell from heaven, that was me. They were calling me the devil.
Yeah, typically if an angel falls from heaven, they're not necessarily an angel anymore.
Yeah. So, anywho, I keep staring at Uranus soap. You know what I got for Christmas for Mandy?
All right.
Uranus soap. I keep staring at it and thinking about how cool all the crap is in my room.
They got little knickknacks.
Patty wax. And the reason why I'm thinking about it a lot lately is because I've been spending mondo amount of time in this room, snowed in, because of the devil's snot.
The devil's snot, huh? Were you gonna go with that? The devil's snot.
I can't handle it. I hate the snow. There's nothing good about it except snow ice cream, and not no one made me some snow ice cream. Do you like that? Not no one.
There's plenty out there.
You didn't even gig me.
No, I didn't.
I need
heard
you
it.
to for the bit to work. God, you would never let me get away with that. Now it's ruined. Forget about it. So we were talking about you have no discernible dialect.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just pick up a few things here and there from different areas.
Are you one of those folks that when you get around somebody talks a certain way, you adapt that?
Not really. It's not so much one person. If everybody around me spoke, not everybody around here has like a hardcore Midwest accent, and some people do, and so I'm not around people that do enough, for me to pick it up.
So
there are some things that I hear sometimes whenever I'm talking like that. I used to say it that way, and but so I figured maybe the region's starting to rub off on me a little bit.
maybe for the most part you're a mutt, and so about where you've lived. I mean, because you're a military brat. So when it comes to dialect, you're sort of that mutt that just is part of everywhere you've been,
Yeah,
right?
basically.
So you have all these different things that you say that you can't really nail down. Like you have some Southern sayings, and you have some Yankee sayings, from.
And if I'm tired, I get real Southern sounding.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't notice it. Maybe because I'm so high strung. I don't notice, and plus I always sound like this. But I think I know what you mean. Whenever I get inebriated, intoxicated, I get more Southern because I slow down. You know what I'm saying? If I've had cough medicine, I get that way. I get real Southern. Cough medicine makes me go Southern.
Is that Irish cough medicine, or is that
something.
Tennessee cough medicine?
Oh crap! So speaking of Irish, so we were talking the other day, and I told you like I was mostly English and then Irish after English, and then you're like, no Scottish, and I was like, no, it's just English and Irish from our DNA. And then I had to send you a text because I was totally wrong. And I took a picture of my DNA stuff, and I am indeed like 43% Scottish
Mm-hmm.
and 48% English or something like that. And so it's like, um, I was totally wrong. But I was thinking Irish because like I'm like 6% or something, because Dad's um, sisters went to Ireland and made a whole thing about our Irish history. It's like, why not go to Scotland? Right?
Yeah.
Would you go to Scotland?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Sure. We already own land there. Might as well.
There you go. Do you finally see where I was going with this? So you would go to Scotland because you are a lady and I am a lord.
We can go there in 20 years and build a tree house in the 2 trees that we had planted.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I bet somebody's done that. I
You think
bet.
so?
I bet. I hope they'll still be alive. Like, I hope they don't get struck by lightning or something. Or a sinkhole or.
Yeah. Or that they were actually planted.
Well, they gotta be planted. I hold
Do they?
hope. I hold hope. So, can I take your ashes there then? Would you take my ashes there? And then our ashes would be there?
Well, I have no plans of going to Scotland anytime soon.
Well, if I'm 500, though, will they let me on an airplane if I'm 500? Because
Yeah, they'll let your
Because you don't want to live to be 500 and I do. So that means you're going to die before me. So then I would have to, at 500 years old.
they'll let your urn of ashes onto the airplane.
No! Will they let me carry you? Will they let a 500-year-old person on an airplane, I wonder?
Why wouldn't they? I mean,
Well, because there won't be airplanes, Beth. God. You were
why are they all
supposed to.
going to be gone?
Well, yeah, 500 years. In 500 years. Do you know how much crap's going to change in 500 years?
I bet we still have
Jiminy
airplanes.
Christmas.
I bet we still have airplanes.
You're probably right. We'll just go back to the old ones, right? We'll go back to the very first airplane. 500 years seems like a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really not.
Yeah, I don't want to be 500 years old.
So, the reason why I'm thinking about, all this is because it's really cold outside and I have nothing better to do. Do you do that? Do you when you have nothing better to do, you think about really dumb shit?
Oh yeah, I do that shit anyway.
I
I do
mean,
that daily
just
when I do have something to do.
Like, how I think about this stuff, like, how old do I want to be when I die? Like, do I want to be, okay, first of all, let me define that. Sorry, I don't mean it like chronological age, but what I mean is like, would I feel better if my body was failing, where I couldn't get up and do stuff, or if my mind was failing first?
Hmm.
And we've had that discussion before. And
Yeah.
y'all know if y'all can't comment online that y'all have to send us messages. Right?
Carol says, let's go to Scotland now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, I would totally go to Scotland because I like to go. And Oliver said something curious. What did he say in the kitchen? And you said it's just like me.
Oh, he was talking about how he was ready to just go places, and just get out of the house. The kid is an outside kid, and
ASMR.
and he was like, "Well, Grandpa's always going someplace, and I'm ready to just go someplace with Grandpa." But right now we're all kind of snowed in, so we can't go anywhere.
It's so awful, but the kid has been outside so
every
much.
day as
He
much
is
as
like,
he can.
he's like got lizard skin. That's what I call it, where it gets really dry and chapped. Ugh. But I did put this slickum on it. Have you checked his arms?
I think they're okay. I gave him that. Also, I gave him that lotion that you said.
Yeah. So, my dad's a hoarder, and he gave me actually this lotion. And he also gave me a little tube of lotion from, was it Comfort Inn?
I think maybe.
I think Comfort Inn, one of those little travel bottles. And so, stuff like that, I just pawn off on the kids when they need stuff, right? So, little Oliver needed some lotion, so I pawned it off on him. and apparently it's good stuff. So if you want some good lotion, steal the little ones from the hotel at Comfort Inn because apparently they're pretty good. But who knows what year? Okay, so I forgot to say that. Not sure what year it's from.
A nice collection of door hangers as well.
Oh yeah, because we do take those, but we don't take like towels and stuff.
No, we're supposed to
because
have a door
that's
hanger.
awful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so no, I'm gonna tell people what you just said because that's
See,
creepy.
I would have
No, I
been
won't.
quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Shh.
Yeah, we're not. What is understood does not need to be discussed, Beth. We say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We say that a lot, not because we're judgmental, because we're human. We are a little judgmental about some things, though, aren't we? I am.
I
I'm
think
judgmental.
everybody is to a degree. We're judgmental about something.
I'm judgmental when it comes to a person's attitude in general.
Yeah.
So if I hear too many negative words in a regular conversation, I'm probably not going to continue to engage. And that's very different than who I used to be, because the more negative words I heard, the more I wanted to hang out with that person because they got me. They understood, They were just like me. And so those are the people I'd gravitate towards. But no more do I do that. Now I gravitate towards, I guess, better characters. Right? Like, we were talking about that too, playing a character. We play characters throughout our lives in the effort to find who we are.
Yeah.
We try out something, and when it doesn't work, we change our mind and try out something else.
Yeah.
What was the last
Phases.
thing? Yeah, what was the last thing you tried out? Wow, we so need Jeopardy theme music.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, do we
Where's
see
the
our own
crickets?
phases? I mean, back when I was a teenager, there was phases.
Well, you
like
you
always
can't
wearing
see,
my hat on backwards.
You can't see, like right now you have a whoopee phase.
Oh no, this is life. This is a way of life. This is not
Wow.
a phase. This is forever.
Wow. Okay, no, it's not. You're not 100. You're not 500.
It's
so.
I enjoy it. It's comfortable, and it's my choice.
But when it's summer, it's got to go away.
This is just for autumn and
That's
winter.
why
I have light
said
ones.
right, but that's why I was saying that's one of your phases. Right there is your whoopee. Just like scarf. Did you think that I was just being stylish tonight whenever I put this on?
When are you not being stylish?
Oh my God, that was like the best compliment ever. I love you so much. So I realized something tonight. You took another candid shot of me, which you do often, just randomly take candid shots of me.
I like candid shots because they're honest.
And that's frightening because they are. And I recognize that in every single shot you have of me, I am wearing something very interesting. and it's like, it occurred to me that I must wear interesting stuff more often than not. So I was going through my mind as to when do I dress professionally, and it literally is only when my client's here, or only whenever
You need to.
Right, but it's only then, because the moment they're out the door, what do?
Yeah, pants off.
Pants off, and gotta change their clothes. So I have on an average 3 wardrobe changes a day. Did you realize I was so high maintenance?
That's interesting. I do not.
Yeah. Do you
I
see
get dressed
me
in the morning
change?
and it's the same clothes I'm wearing when I take them off at night.
But do you ever see me change? Am I just like, is that why sometimes you don't know what day it is because I'm wearing different clothes every time you see me?
No. Sometimes sometimes I might not even notice.
Okay, well that's good.
To be honest, because I'll make minor note of your clothes because I'm more looking at your face and your eyes whenever I'm talking to you. And
She lies. She looks at the beard. She looks at the beard.
which is part of.
Whatever. It's not part of my eyes.
I said face and eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, just say beard. You don't look at the rest of my face. Who cares? Just my beard and my eyes. I know, Beth. I know. My eyes are up here. Oh, wait. Your mom called my beard sexy, and now you refuse to call it that. Thank goodness.
No, I've called it that, and you're like, stop it, stop it. Of course, I knew.
Yeah, you were doing it to goat me.
Yeah, but you did, you know. I mean,
so now every time I mention beard, I think about that, and it stresses me out a little bit. No one wants to hear their parent call their spouse sexy or anything about that, right? I mean, that's not just me.
Mom had a way of making things awkward.
I think all moms do. Think about it. You make shit awkward for our kids all the time.
As much as I can.
I know that. See, now you understand. That is exactly why our parents did it.
There's times that I do it on purpose.
But,
I'm always messing with them on purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I wonder though if my mom, I don't think she was aware.
She had to be. Come on, it is just fun to mess with your children. It just is. I mean, it is every parent's entitlement to mess with their kids, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we all do at some point.
Because it teaches them. You know, it teaches them how to be messed with.
Use those critical thinking skills.
Right. So, you know.
The lamps aren't made of magic.
Right. You know, our kids, it's funny whenever they learn lessons that they didn't know that they needed, right? It's like they think that they've got it all figured out, and then all of a sudden, you know, reality kicks their ass for a minute. Like when Quentin drove the van through the yard.
Yeah, that was an experience.
So, but it gave him confidence instead of giving him low self-esteem, because then he knew what not to do.
Right.
So for him,
we really
it was
talked
great.
about that. We really hit that a lot. Instead of, damning him for driving the van over the stumps and getting it stuck and having to dig it out.
Yeah, now it's just funny.
It was like, hey, you know what not to do now. Now come help us dig this thing out.
Right? And they laugh about it now.
Yeah.
You know, we laugh with them. And it's interesting to see what all you can laugh about at the end of the day. And our daughter's way of apologizing to us for her stuff was to apologize for being an asswipe. She said that. She said asswipe. And it was weird to hear her cursing.
And that's like a full-on 80s word.
Yeah, it's like well, I guess if you're going to curse...
nugget out.
Yeah, we can't even be mad if you're cursing 80s style, right? I mean, I couldn't be like, oh, you don't need to curse because asswipe is
language.
A funny word. It's just a funny word. So, okay, I have to admit something. So I put that creepy clown back there. You know, I moved it from the windowsill, and it's bugging me so bad. I'm trying to be in the podcast, but I keep seeing the creeper. So just cover it. There you go. It looked like it was creeping out from behind your shoulder. Oh, God. I can't. Will you turn it around? I mean, seriously, stop. It's a bank is what it is, and it sticks its little tongue out.
From
and
1921.
Oh, man, yeah. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, just put it up. Just turn it around. It's creepy. I hate it so much. I am a wiener. And that's okay, right?
You know what's going to be weird is if at some point when I'm moving in front of it, it's turned back around.
Oh my God, don't. Now I'm not even going to be able to look at it. Oh, I didn't even read what she put.
What?
Dang it. Somebody likes to delete messages. I hope nobody else that's listening to this podcast deletes messages. I hope that they don't send messages to people and then just delete them.
Yeah.
I don't care. I really don't. But now I'm curious as to what she sent. Okay, so what else is on the docket for today? What's been going on today? Oh, you do have a bit of stressful news. You know, you were going to graduate, you had this timeline and everything, and then we got a letter that says you are out of money.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah,
that was
kind of a bummer.
freaking stressful. And you immediately were ready to just throw in the towel, and you were like,
I was defeated. I was like, "Are you serious? One class left. One class."
and I was like, you know what? You can't do that. You can't give up on yourself. There is always a way. I coach my clients into continued education and into college, from youth. So you're bound to be able to find a way, right? So what did you do?
I pulled up my panties and I called the school and said, "Hey, how can I figure this out?"
You talk to somebody in the know, right? And that is like the biggest thing. The biggest obstacle is ourselves every single time, because there's always somebody that knows something a little bit more than us.
Yeah.
And so after you talked to him, you weren't so defeated, right?
Yeah.
And so you've got paperwork filled out. And
Yeah,
you're
I got the
hoping for a
FAFSA
grant.
started for a
Yeah.
Pell Grant that's going to finish out the rest of my coursework.
And
And
so,
it's 6 credit hours. It's my last class and it's my senior seminar.
so it's exciting. You've already paid for your graduation stuff.
Yeah. And I have to do this because it's non-refundable. I mean, they'll hold it until I graduate, but they
What
won't
do you
give it
mean
back.
You have to do this. Nobody
Because otherwise
has
I'm out
to.
$100.
Okay, so you have to do this because it's important.
It's paid for.
Stop it.
Might as well earn it.
Oh my God. And you know what? That's why I make you use your title. That's why I make you use Lady Elizabeth Autumn McReynolds Groves, because I paid for it. You better use it, right? So see, now you're obligated, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm set up and it'll be done and then I can say, got it, finished.
And what are you gonna do with it? Don't say wipe my butt. I'm gonna wipe my butt with it.
I don't know. I mean, it's a concentration in writing. So if I do anything with it, it's going to be something writing. I really enjoy writing.
So you pitched and I did a Wrap My Story. You and Miss Carol.
Yeah, I told you that if you dictate it, I will write it.
You
I'm not
said
I'm not going to
dictate.
take creative liberties with it.
Okay.
It'll be your words.
Okay, my words are awful though. So
It'll be
it sounds like
corrected.
me right now. Yeah, I was about to say, please don't use my words, because I say shit like knife and San Antonio and Hawaii, all because that's what my dad says. Because we learn these awful habits, and then for some reason, when they get near us, we revert right back to it. So that's where I am today, saying shit like knife. Not really. What do I say that you make fun of most? Alex makes fun of me on a
I don't
regular
really make
basis.
fun of you anymore.
I'm waiting for you to burst into flames. I'm just like watching the screen.
I'll catch you if
To
you
see.
say something.
Okay. What is the ones that Alex makes fun of?
Oh, Alex makes fun of when you say smile.
And what does she think it sounds like?
Smile.
Oh, that is kind of how I say it. Now that I hear it right away. Oh, well, now I'm just going to avoid saying that.
Don't
I'll
avoid
just go.
saying it. Just say it. Be you. Don't.
Well, here's the thing. We all have little things about us that make us more aware, or self-aware,
I
right?
mean, I would say that if you're walking around and you finish every sentence with dickhead, I would say you stop doing that.
Oh, now is that a challenge? Because I kind of want to do that, dickhead. That would be really funny. Dang it. I got to get that out of my head so I don't start doing it. I mean, that's horrible, right? What if all of a sudden I started doing that? Because I'm very impressionable
I
like
hear you
that.
do it sometimes.
But
usually calling somebody a dickhead.
Yeah, I was about to say, not intentionally. And it has to be, I don't know. It is a funny word though, right? Like asswipe. I mean, you can't be mad at somebody who cusses at you using asswipe or dickhead, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
This
That's what she
whole
said.
this whole daggum podcast is gonna need a rating, a rated R. What the hell is it called?
Mature?
Yes,
mature rating?
thank you.
There's no maturity happening
M,
here.
rated M for maturity.
It's rated I for immature.
Oh gosh, okay. So, well, you can't be serious and talk about snow, and this
Oh,
whole
no.
freaking thing's been about snow. And we did
We
have
don't
a
have
big.
to be mature. There's no rule.
We there's always a rule to everything, and if there's not, it's chaos. Oh wait, and that's where we are is chaos. Oh, so your back is hurting a little bit today.
I'm just kind of stretching it out.
Hmm.
I had to do some snow shoveling today.
Yes, you did.
It was fun. I think I worked it a little hard because I was going so fast, and it was just because, there was a timeline, and Alex, had to get to work. So, she de-iced the vehicle, and I, shoveled the snow out. And it was fun. Actually, I didn't even mind doing it. It was fun.
So you keep saying fun when you talk about snow,
Yes.
and in my head, I am replacing the word fun with shit. It is shit. It is shit. It is shit. And it is unpleasant and miserable for some people, and one of those people is me. I don't even want to look out the window. I don't even want to touch the wall. I just want to be next to the space heater wearing my scarf and my protective amulet. That's all in my head.
Do you have your magic bag?
I do. It's in my britches. Oh, which, by the way, I'm wearing, because I know y'all carry unicorn britches. Oh, you can't really see them. Oh, not unicorn. Dodo bird. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. My dodo bird ones. And I guess I should have kicked my leg that way, but this camera's all weird, and I don't know which way is up. Hey, I'm over here.
You don't know which
The
way is up.
sexy's here. This is where you need to be looking. Ooh, I'm doing my guns.
You don't know which way is up.
Hey, what does this mean? If you're in Texas, if you're in Texas, what does it mean if you see someone doing this? Shooting guns up in the air.
I don't know that they're excited.
You don't know what that means? Who are you?
Not a Texan. I just live there a lot.
The shooting the guns up in the air is a Yosemite Sam thing.
Yeah, I associate it with that and the Texas guy on The Simpsons.
And Yosemite Sam thing like this is also Texas Tech. So when you go like this, you're rooting for Texas Tech. Oh, I can't even talk to you. I don't know who you are. It's a struggle. That better not be bad news you're reading. That better not be bad news you're reading.
I'd guess it. I don't know. Might be.
What? Okay. Anywho's, so yeah, that is a Red Raiders thing.
Yeah. I was never into college football.
Yeah, well, you were clearly never into Texas either.
I went to Six Flags a couple of times.
Six Flags.
I graduated in Texas.
What?
I graduated high school in Texas.
Right, and you said you went to Six Flags a couple times. What does that have to do with anything?
Six Flags over Texas.
Oh. So,
I've never been to the Alamo. But
I
I
have
have been
been
to the
to the
Battleship
Alamo.
Texas. My uncle took me to the Battleship Texas one summer. It was so muggy that I could hardly breathe. I remember having such a hard time breathing.
Why?
I don't know. Back then, it was just, in Houston. The air was so dense.
Humid?
It felt
Was
like.
it
I guess it was
humid?
humid. It was just so dense.
I wanted you to say humid.
It's like, God, I need
You know I like it when you say humid.
scuba gear to breathe. here.
Humid. Humid.
Who says it that way?
Says humid? What do you mean, who says it that way? No one that I know of. If anyone says it that way, I would totally make fun of them. Humid. Do you say it that way?
I say humid.
Oh, no. I was just...
I don't give it like a hard U.
Yeah. I was just... because you know how we like to say Italian?
Yeah.
And we like to say
Well, I don't
ruined?
I don't do the Italian one much because it has, you know, it has a different connection.
Cringy. It has a cringy
Yeah.
tone to it. Anywho's, I think I'm out of crap to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we
Not
have
much going on. Just a lot of snow.
a lot of cold. I'm sick of cold.
He's having a bummer of a time in the snow.
And
I am
apparently
not.
you love it and whatever. Don't know. Well, I love you and I appreciate you hanging. And shout out to Aunt Donna, Aunt Sarah, Pooja, Jill and Nate, Mandy and Chris, Miss Carol, of course. Wow, I know we're forgetting so many people.
Kim
Michelle
Miller one
Matthews, Kim Miller, anybody else watching? Jeez Louise. I know that y'all watch, but then I put myself on the spot. But I try to at least do some shout outs, you know, because I don't know. I think y'all are worth it, right? You
Yeah,
gotta
Miss
be. You gotta be
Carol.
worth knowing that we're thinking about y'all. I mean, for real. But we're thinking about so many people. We do talk about our friends. We've got to do some rescheduling too because my BFF Joe was supposed to come for our live broadcast Wednesday, and we got snowed out. So we're rescheduling that. Hopefully, we'll be doing it this next Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I'm always in contact with Joe, so excuse me. I've been in contact with him more the past couple days, so I haven't been missing him so bad. Because I got to talk to my buddy Joe. He's got good stuff going on. Anywho's, all right, that's it for real.
Yeah.
Love you,
I love you too.
and we're adorable, aren't we?
I
You
don't
like
know.
my scarf, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna knit me some of these, Miss Carol. Anywho's.
She's gonna strangle you
Okay.
with one.
Oh, she probably will. Or you too, or both of us. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're
Bye.
on 45 minutes, so
Yeah.
that's good, right? I want
guess
y'all
so.
to write in, type in, or talk to
Do
us
we
about
even
some
have anybody
questions and
watching
stuff.
tonight besides Carol?
Yes, I'm sure other people watch besides just Miss Carol. And you know what? If she's the only one that watches, at least we have her watching us, right? So I'm not bummed about that.
No,
Maybe-
I'm not bummed at
maybe
all. I just
somebody
don't
hears
ever
us.
know
Right?
because the comment block is. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was
I
screwed
know.
up or
It's-
what.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
always
know.
screwed up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. So I guess we will continue on our snowed in date night.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
There you go.